I am part of the new world, and you are part of the old.
Hello and welcome to Cynic Critique, where we get real with cult films. I'm your host, Brian, and I'm joined by my brother and bro host, Thomas.
Hello.
This podcast is brought to you by Resonance Ronin, broadcasting from outside the algorithm, spotlighting films worth fighting for. This week is our second episode of what we're calling Heavy Hitters and Underdogs, in which we look at a popular film and then pair it with what we believe to be its lesser-known counterpart. This week, we're back from space and digging into digital as we look at AI in film and discuss 2014's Ex Machina and The Machine.
So starting with Ex Machina.
One day the AIs are going to look back on us the same way we look at fossils.
Which is written and directed by Alex Garland. It was on a budget of $15 million and it grossed $37,394,629. It stars Oscar Isaac as Nathan, Domhnall Gleeson as Caleb, and Alicia Vikander as Ava. And the synopsis is: a young programmer is selected to participate in a groundbreaking experiment in synthetic intelligence by evaluating the human qualities of a highly advanced humanoid AI. I know you've been a bit scared to watch this film since first off, so...
Yeah, which turns out to be over a decade ago.
Yeah.
In fact, well, actually it released in January of 2015 for us.
Yeah.
Officially, even it debuted at a London film premiere in the end of 2014. So yeah, it's been just over 10 years since I last watched this in cinemas because I thought the film was perfect. Maybe not perfect, but I just thought it was so good that I probably wouldn't enjoy it again on a rewatch. And I'm kind of right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I still think it's a great film and it's pretty slick and all, but once you've seen it, the end doesn't quite work out the same.
Yeah.
Because also at the time I hadn't watched as many films as I've watched now. I've easily watched over 1,000 films since then, for sure.
Does that include rewatches?
Oh, with rewatches it's probably more, but I'm not a big rewatcher anyway, unless it's The Batman or Matrix or what.
There are a lot more rewatches in that decade than that.
Yeah, but they're the big ones.
Right.
I mean, I've rewatched The Batman more than I've rewatched any film since my childhood, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it held up as well as I'd remembered it to. But like I said, you once you've seen so many stories and you're used to them not playing the same way as well, it changes things.
Yeah.
Because it was mostly the ending for this that I thought was pretty spectacular. And even though I still think the ending's a great ending for the film, it's not as interesting when you know it.
No.
And I'd remembered other little slight nuances in the film that played out to be a little more like a twist, which also undoes the impact of the narrative as well. So I still think it's a good film, but upon knowing it, I can't have that same...
enjoyment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a testament to a good film,
Yeah.
I think, when you remember it quite vividly, even all the little details. I mean, the biggest thing that I had forgot was mostly Ava's design. I'd forgot that, clear...
Yeah.
So, yeah. I didn't remember it being almost like glass in parts.
Yeah.
And see-through. What I still do appreciate about this is the actual, the psychology of testing the AI and also testing Caleb, I guess, as well.
Yeah.
You know, it's almost like a mental cat and mouse game, but you don't know who the cat and the mouse are. Especially when you've got Oscar Isaac's Nathan in there.
Oh, he's probably the best.
Yeah, he was a highlight for me when I first watched it. I think his performance is amazing.
I'd forgot how good he was in this, to be fair.
Yeah.
I haven't done as much thinking about this film as you, apparently. And I still remembered most of it.
Because I find his character to be one of the best Oscar Isaac has played in terms of his acting and how he sells it.
Yeah.
It does also help that he doesn't look like your regular Oscar Isaac image when you think of Oscar Isaac. You know, he's got the shaved head, the big beard and the little glasses. And...
Yeah, which is nothing like when he's a big blue man.
No.
Yeah, which is what he normally looks like, isn't it?
Yeah, when he's in that X-Men film, is it?
Yeah, there's Ivan Ooze from Power Rangers.
Yeah.
That's the one. That's how he always looks, isn't it?
X-Men Apocalypse before people get confused.
That's what Oscar Isaac looks like.
Or when he's Poe Dameron.
Yeah, that's probably what everyone is familiar with him.
Yeah,
for.
from the Star Wars sequels.
Yeah, and they're great.
Because Donald Gleeson, I think, has always been a solid actor, but this is because we'd already seen Donald Gleeson in an episode of Black Mirror by this point, I believe.
Yeah,
but Oscar Isaac, we've clearly seen in other things before by watching this, but I think this is the film that made me go like, hang on, who's this guy? And I took note, and I've watched a fair few of his films since, and I actually quite like him as an actor.
Yeah, he was in Sucker Punch. That's a great film.
Yeah.
That's a really
We
good
should probably
film.
try and cover that.
Yeah, we've done Source Code.
Yeah.
We watched them on the same night at cinema. So.
Yeah. I believe that was around my birthday.
Yeah, it was
like a double feature, yeah.
It was for your birthday. I think it was actually on your birthday, but I'm not sure.
But yeah, do you have anything to say about this?
I mean, it's Alex Garland. I just kind of went off on him like after Annihilation, to be honest. Then he did Men, and I thought I like him again. And then he did Civil War, and I thought he's okay. And then he did the latest 28 Days Later, and I thought I've had enough of this guy. And then we watched this, and I've just been in a bit of a bad mood with Alex Garland lately. So
maybe you need to watch 28 Days Later again, or Sunshine, or
I don't want to watch Sunshine. It's always disappointing.
Oh.
I watch it and I go like, this is alright, and then it gets to the end and I go like, I don't like this.
It's a very odd movie, that, isn't it, Sunshine?
I think it really sums up Alex Garland now, though. It's like, I think I like him. Oh no, he's just okay.
Or even the name, you think, oh, that sounds quite nice, Sunshine. Yeah, Alex Garland, that sounds alright. Yeah, I think I like Alex Garland. Oh no, yeah, I do like no. Yeah, no.
He's just okay.
Yeah, fair enough. I quite like Alex Garland. Apparently, he shadow directed all of Dredd.
Yeah, that's probably my favourite thing he's done.
I'm a big fan of that film.
No, 28 Days Later is probably the best thing he's done.
Yeah, for sure. 28 Days Later is a masterpiece. I don't think there's many films better than it.
What about Ex Machina?
No.
Interesting.
Although I will say maybe Ex Machina is the AI film to the genre, to what 28 Days is to the zombie genre.
Yeah.
It's the fact they're very small, more intimate films in a way that somehow you get a lot out of it.
Yeah.
Even with like so few characters and location work and so on.
Personally, I think the AI movie to 28 Days Later is the last Mission Impossible. But what do I know?
Horrible thing to say. Catch me if you can, Thomas.
Need your manic laughter. Yeah.
Just find some online and cut it in.
I don't want to. No, for me, I remember enjoying this film on first watch. Quite liked it.
Yeah.
Not as much as you, clearly. And then on a rewatch, I was just kind of sat like, yeah, kind of know all this. It didn't really do much for me on a rewatch at all. Well, it was still good, like you said, but it just didn't have. For me, it was a lot duller. I found myself just waiting for bits than I kind of remembered enjoying. And then when the end actually came, I was just like, I'm not as impressed by this.
Because you remembered it.
Yeah, I preferred all the build up to it.
Yeah.
To be fair, I just enjoyed watching Oscar Isaac because I genuinely forgot how good he was in this.
I like that scene where he's drunk in the corridor.
That could be any of them.
No, because he's not drunk. You know where I mean, where he's like stumbling down in the elevator.
Yeah.
I think that's some good acting for drunk.
Oh, he's got good drunk acting in this.
Yeah. He's good acting all the time, I reckon.
Drunk acting, though. He's one of the best drunk actors.
Yeah. Him and Sam Rockwell, he's really good at drunk acting.
Yeah, Sam Rockwell's just great in general, though, isn't he?
Yeah.
You should cover more Sam Rockwell movies on here.
Yeah. Choke. Was Choke, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one.
What is the name of that one with Jake Johnson? Or has he done like 2 with Jake Johnson?
Sam Rockwell's done 2 films with Jake Johnson.
He's done at least one, because there's the one where they're like burying up the garden or something, like digging up the garden.
Sam Rockwell was in that one?
I believe it was.
No.
Amazing.
We'll look that up when we're not recording.
Yeah.
Let's try and keep this tight.
Fine. We'll move on.
Sorry, it's early morning. There's still more day to be had.
All right, so I've got time.
I mean, we can be efficient with this, Thomas.
Right, yeah.
You're ruining it for everyone. Mostly me.
Yeah. It's because I went on about how bad Alex Garland is because I just said he was average.
Yeah.
No.
What is weird is this film made a quick star out of Alicia Vikander, who plays Ava.
Yeah.
It weren't long after this, so like, she's going to be Tomb Raider, and they had her as Lara Croft, and then...
What year was Tomb Raider?
Oh, I don't know, 2016, 17.
Quite later than that, wasn't it?
No.
Oh.
I'll have a quick...
I can have a look.
That does need a quick Google.
I can have a look. I've got it open pretty much.
Yeah?
Yeah. It should be in a most known, right?
I would have thought so.
No.
But it's probably theirs.
No, it's not. I thought it would be in a most
Tomb Raider 2018.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I thought it was a bit later than what you said.
Oh, she's apparently in Jason Bourne in 2016.
Yeah.
And Man from U.N.C.L.E. in 2015. I don't remember her in either of those.
No.
And Jason Bourne I don't really remember at all.
No.
Man from U.N.C.L.E. I don't have a clue she'd be in that.
The other woman.
The other woman?
There were two women in it.
Were there?
Yeah, because
one of them was apparently her?
Yeah.
I only remember Elizabeth Debicki.
Yeah, and Vikander was the other one.
I even remember whoever that is, that Mariana Di Martino.
I don't know who that is.
Neither do I, but her face looks familiar. And I remember her being in the film,
Right. Okay.
But I don't remember Alicia Vikander in it.
Oh, well.
I don't know, she was pretty good in, I think it's called Hummingbird or something like that. I believe it was a Netflix film.
You said Hummingbird, isn't that the name of a Ryan Gosling movie? Or is that a Jason Statham movie? And why am I confused by this? I just remember they've got neon-like posters, I think.
Drive?
Or am I thinking of something else entirely?
Maybe it weren't Hummingbird. She did a film where she's in Japan, as a photographer friend.
Yeah, I'm thinking of a Jason Statham movie, Hummingbird, that's also known as Redemption or something.
And I don't know what film I'm thinking of. Earthquake Bird.
Strange title.
I swear it had a more
normal name.
Yeah. I'd have a quick look to see if it had another name, but it's just Earthquake Bird everywhere.
Right. Don't know.
I could have sworn it was Hummingbird.
Yeah, well.
That's what I've referred to it as all the time.
Yeah, well, everyone's been thinking you've been going on about this Jason Statham movie that's apparently pretty good.
Right. I mean, I think every Jason Statham film is categorised by pretty good by someone somewhere.
Yeah, probably.
Some people are just blindsided by his baldness, I think.
Unless they're watching Revolver.
Yeah. Or that other film where he definitely has hair. Pretty sure there's another film where he's got hair. London. Great film. That's one of your all-timers, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or so I thought. I did have one thought while watching this, but I need to look into it a little further.
Yeah?
Yeah, and it's not really to do with the film itself. It's to do with fighting in hallways.
Right.
I just had a thought, what if fights in hallways are because hallways are a liminal space, so it means that it's no one's home advantage kind of thing.
Right, probably.
It helps add tension to who's going to win.
Yeah, maybe.
So it's something I'm going to try and look into and maybe write about. I don't know.
Well, someone's done an analysis on stairs in films, and
yeah, there's some good stuff like that.
Apparently,
you mocking me
shocked everyone.
Oh.
No, I just saw an article about it. I think that was literally this morning.
Really?
When I got up somewhere.
You could have sent it me.
I just thought I'm not really interested about what stairs represent in films.
Maybe you should be.
But since I avoided it, I kind of just went wonder what it had to say. So I might go looking for it.
I mean, there's some good moments with stairs in films.
Like Robin coming down the stairs in Batman Forever.
Yeah. I was also thinking a bit, where is it Marv chucks that guy down the stairwell in Sin City. And Jason Bourne does it in Bourne Identity, I think it is.
Yeah, best Bourne movie. Only good one.
Then there's all the stairs in The Shining.
Yeah.
People only think about the elevator.
Yeah.
Those stairs.
Sounds really lazy, doesn't it?
Yeah.
People always think about the elevator, but there's always stairs.
I think that's what Kubrick was getting at.
But it was, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's the whole point of that movie. Remember how haunting that elevator is? And it's like, I did show stairs in the film, but nobody remembers those.
Yeah.
The laziness of people to only remember the elevator, even when it's scary. Back to Ex Machina anyway.
Yeah, we had to keep this streamlined.
Yeah, sorry. Filmed over 6 weeks.
Yeah.
I think he could have done it faster.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, that's still what?
Over a month and a half.
Yeah.
It's too long.
I mean, when you consider that The Martian was done in 70,
Yeah.
or just less than.
Yeah.
I think Garland was prattling around here.
Yeah.
He just wanted a holiday into Norway, didn't he?
Yeah. Or Ridley Scott really just wanted to get the Martian done as quick as possible.
I mean, that's the
and
other
I'm
thing.
going
When it
with
says
that.
when it says shot in 6 weeks, I imagine it's also travel included,
Yeah.
the flights to Norway, or
Yeah.
is it only literally the shooting hours on set that they're counting,
I thought it
or
was
the actual days across?
I thought it was usually all days across, isn't it? Like the whole
Like all their
production.
fun time outside
Yeah.
of work when they go to bed, probably, because they can be working for 16-hour days and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, this was Valldal, a remote area in western Norway, which is what they used to double for his research facility in the film.
Yeah.
And interiors were filmed at Pinewood Studios, which is just outside of London, if I'm right.
Nice.
But it's a real... The house is actually a hotel.
Yeah.
It's Juvet Landscape Hotel in Norway. That served as the exteriors and some of the interior shots of Nathan's house. And although it took 6 weeks to film, for some reason it took Garland 4 weeks to write.
What was he prattling about with that?
His typewriter.
His
He
typewriter.
ran out of ink ribbon. Now 4 weeks is
Not bad, to be fair.
not when you think of the depth included in the story. What?
Don't tell me there's depth in this.
You know there is. There's a lot of depth in the nuance and the psychology of the characters and stuff going on in this film, and that's what makes it pretty good. Apparently, he planned to direct this as an experiment after working as a screenwriter, but he did direct this,
Yeah.
and he still is a screenwriter, so I don't understand that. I did see that he chose not to storyboard this film too heavily, to keep things organic and lean into a slower tension-based aesthetic, which is fine. Because I'm not sure, but I know there's a comic book artist referred to as Jock. What's he most famous for? Green Arrow Year One?
Yeah, but
Losers?
he also did the posters for Iron Man, the Iron Man movies.
Ah, right, okay.
He does a lot of movie posters as well, like design them.
Yeah, because I know he worked on this film somewhere.
Yeah.
Because I remember there being like an art book come out with some of his concept designs for it and stuff. And he's worked with Garland for the Dread film as well.
Yeah, he did.
And he's done something else with Garland, and I can't think what. So I'm assuming they've formed a working relationship.
Yeah.
Similar to what Garland had with Boyle.
Yeah, he did the concept art for this as well.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at it now.
Is it good?
They pretty much kept it the same.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Kind of looks better with that cool blue neon going on.
Does I think he was thinking it was going to be more sci-fi.
Yeah. I quite like the fact that it tries to keep it real and grounded.
Yeah.
It adds to the believability of it, I think. Not fleshing the world out too much into sci-fi. You got any other thoughts on this, or do you want to dig more into trivia?
Can dig more. Why not? Dig.
Okay. Did you see it had about 800 visual effects shots?
I weren't counting them.
Which is a small number, apparently, compared to most sci-fi blockbusters.
Trying to think how often you actually see her, like, the robot body.
Yeah.
Sort of thing, like, proper. So I'd believe that. Because there isn't really that much big sci-fi element to this, is there? And effects work, well, there's good effects work in it. Like, won an award for it, didn't it? So,
I mean, the effects, I think, I was still surprised how well they held up.
yeah.
No green screens as well.
No?
No?
Blue screens.
No? No? Basically, it's just Alicia Vikander in costume, basically, and they digitally erase parts of her body out and composite the robotic sections in.
Right. Interesting.
Yeah, it was done by Double Negative, the company.
Yeah.
And they had heavy focus on Ava's translucent body sections, basically, ensuring a robot structure was always well integrated into the scenes and the world.
Yeah.
And they used light-based tracking, apparently, and subtle animation to simulate inner mechanisms.
Yeah.
And this is what really surprised me. The visual effects budget was only $5 million.
Yeah.
Yeah. And apparently, it did win Best Visual Effects, but do you know what films it beat that year for it?
Yeah, I do.
No?
It beat The Revenant.
Yeah.
Which I was quite happy with, because last time we were on discussing films, The Revenant beat The Martian. It beat Mad Max Fury Road, which everyone goes on about how great that was.
Yeah.
And then my personal favourite was the Oscar Isaac starring Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens.
All right. I've also noted that it apparently beat The Martian.
Well, yeah. It will have. That weren't in my list for some reason.
I hadn't realised that these films were the same year.
No, I hadn't either. Good on them.
Did you see who Oscar Isaac drew inspiration from for his character?
Oh, I think Stanley Kubrick was one of them.
Yeah.
So we've already mentioned him.
Yeah.
Who was the other one?
I'll give you a clue. It's board game based.
Oh, now you've just completely thrown me.
Oh, sorry.
I don't know.
Bobby Fischer.
Right, yeah.
And Donald Gleeson and Oscar Isaac had previously worked together on a film.
Yeah, they had, but I can't remember what.
It's one we haven't seen. It's Inside Llewellyn Davis, which is
Yeah.
supposed to be a brilliant film. I can't remember who the director is or what it's about, but
Yeah.
I've seen a lot said about it.
Yeah.
But what really impressed me on this, I don't know if you saw, and I think it's maybe what does help with the character work, is that the script was not shared with actors in full.
Yeah.
Vikander didn't see certain scenes in advance to maintain ambiguity and mystery in her performance.
Right.
And apparently it was written so Nathan and Caleb were kind of opposed in their characters.
Yeah. Well, that was kind of had to be obvious,
Yeah.
really.
Yeah. I don't think we've actually said what the title means, have we?
No.
Do you want
No.
to? Okay.
Can't leave people in mystery.
No, I'll explain. The title is Ex Machina, and some may know this, some may not, but I'll state it for those that won't. It stems from the Latin phrase Deus Ex Machina, which means God from the machine, but it intentionally omits the word God to hint at the film's themes of godless creation, essentially. And for those familiar with Deus Ex Machina as a phrase, yes, there is a famous video game franchise with that title. In fact, that's just Deus Ex, isn't it? From God.
Yeah.
Which I guess does the opposite. That leaves out machine on purpose.
Yeah.
Because that's like a cyberpunk world with augmentations and stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is something that I hadn't thought of, but Nathan's house has no visible light switches or doors, symbolising the lack of control Caleb has in the situation. Almost everything is controlled via biometric locks or Nathan's systems.
Doors?
Yeah. There's the elevator door and stuff, but it's like it says it's controlled by locks. There's
Right.
no... But you don't actually see any,
Do you mean like door handles?
like, regular traditional doors.
Yeah.
You don't see any, do you?
No, I suppose not.
The only one I can think of is the elevator.
Aren't they all like sliding doors? Or am I just... Because, yeah, they're locked, but to me they're still doors. Am I not getting what you're getting at you?
I don't remember any doors.
There's rooms you can't go into, and the doors are shut.
Yeah, because they're controlled via biometric locks.
Yeah. So what you mean is like just traditional doors?
There's no... Yeah, there's doors. Okay, for most of the part, the doors that you're seeing are basically...
They look like walls.
Yeah, and they act like walls. Like, it's not a door for him. There's no door he can go through.
Right.
You get me now?
I think so. But to me, there's still doors because, yeah, they may be locked, but to me it's still a door.
No. Do you remember the bit where Nathan does the drunk dance?
Yeah.
Apparently improvised.
Yeah. There's an awkward dance that's extended on the Blu-ray as an Easter egg.
Ah, right, it could be that.
And it's with one of the other women.
Kyoko.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the one. I didn't have that name listed because I just thought, like, oh, you really need them 3 names.
Yeah, there is another character in this, Kyoko, played by Sonoya Mizuno.
Yeah.
But she's mute in the film. She doesn't speak.
Yeah.
Or she doesn't speak English anyway. I'm trying to think if we hear her speak.
No, don't believe so. I'm going to say I don't believe so.
You got anything else on this?
There is the original casting choices or considered for,
All right, go on.
which was Jake Gyllenhaal was original choice for Nathan,
Oh, I kind of like that.
but they couldn't get a contract signed, I guess. I couldn't agree.
No, but it's because it was low budget and his people were like, nah, this is Jake Gyllenhaal. He deserves more.
Yeah, maybe.
He did that train movie. He was Donnie Darko.
Yeah.
He was Donald Darko, damn it.
Yeah. And then Felicity Jones was considered for Ava.
Oh, I think that could have been better. What?
I thought the same thing, and I don't really know why.
Would they have all been from Star Wars then?
Yeah, if they'd have got Felicity Jones, yeah, they'd
Yeah.
all been in Star Wars.
I know Donald Gleeson's definitely in there somewhere.
In where?
Star Wars.
Yeah, he's the high-ranking general dude.
Yeah.
Isn't he? I can't
Yeah.
remember his name.
I don't know.
He'll probably be there for his most known.
Probably.
No, what do you know? No, it's not. This is here, but that's not.
His mother there. His great-mother. Was his brother Brian Gleeson.
He was a general. My bad, General Hux.
Hooks.
Yeah, what a
I
name.
bet it's spelled Huks, isn't it?
No.
Hux.
Yeah, the way it's supposed to be spelled.
The way it's... I mean, I didn't create the character, so probably, yeah.
Yeah. I remember you saying you really liked the music on this. That was by Jeff Barrow and Ben Salisbury.
Okay.
And they pretty much work on other Alex Garland stuff, Annihilation, Men, and Civil War.
Oh, right, nice.
They did the Hannah series, but I haven't watched that.
Is that the same Hannah as in the Eric Banner movie?
Yeah. Joel Kinnaman's in the series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's Mr. Banner.
Yeah. Which I thought was awesome.
He's like, my good knee. I mean, messed that up already.
Yeah.
My bad knee. It's not my good knee.
Yeah.
That Eric Banner.
Yeah. And cinematography, you pretty much mentioned how good this film looks.
It does look good. It's very slick, yeah.
That Rob Hardy, who again works with Garland on his later projects, Annihilation. Then
also, unfamously and made up, Tom Hardy's brother.
Yeah, sure. And then they'd also done Mission Impossible Fallout and the Jason Statham movie Blitz.
I like Blitz.
Do we?
Yeah. It's got...
Jason Statham in it.
Yeah, it's quite good. Yeah, it's got Paddy Considine in it, right? Is he not the guy he's going after? Could be.
Now I feel like I have to search. Damn it, man. I'm supposed to be doing this real quick.
I know. I'm making it quick.
Yeah, Paddy Considine. What a great guy.
Yeah, that's how I remember it. I don't remember much about it then. Should rewatch it. Because I remember it was a film I wanted to watch, and when I watched it, somehow I don't remember it.
It was just quite good.
Yeah. Oh, you were on about cast, weren't you? Who they could have been.
Oh, yeah, I pretty much went through those.
Right.
There's only them two that I listed.
So they had no one else in mind for Caleb?
Apparently not. Maybe his brother, who knows?
America should remake it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and use Jake Gyllenhaal and have Paul Dano be Caleb.
Yeah.
And go with who you said for Ava.
Felicity Jones.
Yeah,
sure. Why not?
So you ready to move on?
Yeah, let's move on.
Okay. From Latin machine to machine, I guess. The Machine.
You're afraid of me. You think you're too human.
Written and directed by Caradog W. James. I hope I'm saying his name right.
James.
Yeah. Made on a budget of £1 million, apparently.
Yeah.
Is that what you got?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Although it only grossed $205,715 at the global box office.
Yeah.
The synopsis, as IMDb has it, is: in efforts to construct perfect android killing machines in a war against China, UK scientists exceed their goal and create a sentient robot. It stars Toby Stephens as Vincent McCarthy, Katie Lotz as Ava and the Machine. We'll get into that, I guess. And Dennis Lawson as Thompson. I don't think we need any more than that, do we?
That's all I had as well.
Okay. You want to start with you?
Yeah, why not? I kind of had a similar experience to what you had on the last film.
Yeah.
I remember really enjoying this, and then on a rewatch, I was kind of going like, yeah, I kind of remember a lot of this. It's pretty good.
Oh, I had the opposite.
Yeah.
I remember thinking, quite like that film. And then watching this thinking, oh, this is doing a lot with very little.
Yeah. I still
and
quite
really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I still quite enjoyed it, but just not on the same level as I remember enjoying it.
Because I'd forgotten that Katie Lotz was human at one part of this film.
Yeah, I had as well, to be fair, so I didn't remember it that
so
well.
when I say Katie Lotz plays Ava in this, that is separate to the Machine. Unlike the last film where Ava was AI and the name, this is the name of an AI researcher that she plays, and her brain scan becomes the blueprint for what gets referred to in the film only by the Machine.
Yeah.
I don't have to say how or why that happens, but watch and find out. I mean, it's a pretty good, slick British sci-fi film that leans into some horror tropes as well with its use of lighting, I would say, and violence.
Yeah.
Because there's violence in there, but it's not like, hey, this is cool action. They try and go for the gore horror of it, I think, and the tension.
There is some cool action.
Yeah, but...
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And Katie Lotz does her own stunts for this, which is more impressive.
Yeah.
I mean, anyone that's seen her in... Most likely have seen her in Arrow or Legends of Tomorrow, isn't it?
Probably, yeah.
I would say. But she's in this, and she's in a really good... I think we first saw her in a TV show.
Death Valley.
Death Valley, yeah. That lasted one season, and it was like Cops. Is it MTV's Cops? You know, the Bad Boys theme comes from...
Yeah,
where it's like first-person docu-series of police, but with a horror spin, and that's worth a watch if it can be found.
I thought you were going to say Reno 911. It's kind of like that sort of style.
Yeah.
And comedy, I guess, for horror. But anyway.
But whereas Ex Machina discusses, I guess, the sentience of AI, doesn't it? And just how human can AI be and what could it be done with? Well, not so much what it can do, really, is it? It's just like how human you can get it to believe.
Yeah.
Whereas this, they're never trying to say, look how human it can be. You get the Turing test in here in parts, especially with Toby Stephens' character, but it's more about how AI should be used and should it have any rights, isn't it? And because obviously, like we said, they're at war with China in this. It's almost like a Cold War film, but in a cool little cyberpunk, not too distant future, it seems.
Yeah.
And Toby Stephens is incredible in this.
He's always incredible.
He is, yeah. People probably know him as the bad guy from Die Another Day.
Yeah.
I always think of him as whatever his detectives called in Vexed, that short-lived British comedy detective show, which was brilliant.
He was great in that. People will actually probably know him more from Black Sails now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and Lost in Space, the Netflix series.
Oh, is he in that?
He's the main guy in that. He's the dad.
Oh, yeah, he was, yeah. Yeah, I forgot that.
Yeah.
But I think for £1 million, this film is incredible.
Yeah.
I did not expect its budget being that low.
No.
So they're really doing a lot.
Oh, for sure. Like I said, it looks great. I think that was one of the first things you said when we started it. You were like, oh, I don't remember this, like, mood lighting. So,
Yeah.
like, the
Yeah,
settings,
it's
like,
very...
how it's lit. And it's very red.
Yeah, quite jello in a way.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. That's where it's leading into its horror vibes, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I guess you have to, if you've got such a small budget, you need to make sure that you're spending it right to add to your look, right?
Yeah.
Or hide where it's not spent.
Yeah. I kind of appreciate it for just looking as good as it does.
Yeah,
sort of
yeah.
thing as well. Some people might say it doesn't look that great, but
Yeah.
I disagree.
I think it's because it feels very much like British cinematography that you would find on TV,
Yeah.
which isn't a problem, but they're clearly working it better than they do on some TV shows, I would
Yeah.
say. Something I did like about this, if I can find it, is the score.
Yeah. Tom Raybould.
Yes, Tom Raybould.
I don't really know what else he does.
It's quite traditional in cyberpunk sound,
yeah.
which is something I've been listening a lot to lately, or trying to.
Yeah.
So I really love this score. It is on Spotify to listen to, because I've been listening to it since we've watched the film a bit,
Nice.
because I just really liked it. It's
Yeah.
got a really good cyberpunk vibe. Because this is definitely more of the cyberpunk genre with tropes, I would say, than what Ex Machina is.
Yeah.
Ex Machina's got that sort of cerebral thinking of cyberpunk, whereas this does as well, but it leans into those little... I still can't believe the fact that they were doing a Cold War film on that budget when you compare to what Ex Machina had.
Yeah.
The effects aren't quite to the scale.
No.
They basically just have a look human and put her in a weird suit
But it's
where
not
you can
too
see
bad.
the zipper on the back, which I
Cool.
don't know if it's on purpose, intentional, or just pretend you don't see it.
All of the above.
My worst thing about this is her voice when she's the robot, when she's the machine.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what they do with it, but they make it kind of weirdly a little high pitch, and like they're trying to make it sound less human, but quite, they've given it like a child's voice almost, which I think is maybe an idea there, because obviously Vincent's got his own problem with his daughter, hasn't he, that he's trying to fix.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd say her voice is the biggest problem when she's the machine. It's like, can she just not speak the same?
Yeah.
Because for some reason that voice just goes right through me and winds me up.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't
It's
remember,
really grating.
I don't remember it being that bad, but
I think it's just because it feels fake.
yeah.
Which is ironic when she's supposed to be a machine, but
Yeah.
I think you know what I mean. Or I hope you do.
I'm going to say I don't.
It also just bothers me that they can make this thing look so human and they can't just go like, you know what, let's have the voice sound a little more human as well then.
Yeah.
I do like what they do with the eyes for the robots in this, the machines and so on.
Yeah.
That like slight fake glimmer of light in the iris, isn't
Yeah,
it? And
yeah.
that's a cool look, especially in the dark scenes when the little rebellion strikes.
Yeah. The worst thing they do is when the body just glows.
I'd forgot about that. Yeah, that is
Yeah.
like an internal light coming from
Yeah.
Yeah. That's probably worse than the voice actually.
Yeah. Because I don't really know why it has to do that.
I know, like the eyes are enough to symbolise it's a machine to the audience,
Yeah.
right? I wonder if there's more in the direction notes in the script or something that would describe what that is.
Maybe. It don't take away from what the film is.
I think this, strangely, even though it's a bigger, like I said, it's almost like a Cold War film, it feels more personal.
Yeah, but I think that's due to Toby Stevens' character. It is kind of personal.
Yeah.
That's the main story, so that's where it all focuses.
Filmed in Wales
Yeah, which is cool.
and shot in 5 weeks.
Yeah, so...
So how's that, Ex Machina? What are you messing with?
Oh, what are these guys messing with, maybe, isn't it?
Well, they've got to think about their lighting.
Yeah.
They're doing it. I mean, Ex Machina's got some lighting for sure, because
Oh, yeah.
to get the white how it is,
Yeah,
'cause it's a very sterile sort of look, isn't it?
Yeah.
Compared to this.
Yeah.
To say this is set in labs and stuff.
Yeah, this is more military-based labs and stuff, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I think there's something really British about this film.
Oh, for sure, it's filmed in Wales. It's got British actors in it.
Yeah, but there's just something about how the story is told and the look of the directing and stuff. It's like, this is British.
Yeah.
Apparently it was supposed to be more action-driven in his initial concept when Caradog
Yeah.
thought of this.
I'd believe it as well. I bet it was supposed to be more like an action Blade Runner.
Yeah, maybe. Did you see that they used abandoned hospital buildings to have that sort of like Cold War era military bases to give the film its dystopian brutalist aesthetic?
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
It
really
also
works.
saddens me that we've clearly got abandoned hospitals. Why are we abandoning hospitals? But yeah, the film was shot in 5 weeks, focusing on efficiency and minimalist set design to maximise the eerie, sterile atmosphere of the military research facility.
Yeah.
In fact, what it's a little bit like is... which Romero film is it? Where it's kind of in a military base. I would say it's got that vibe,
Yeah.
but with AI.
Yeah. And not zombie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it Day of the Dead?
Yeah, it's Day of the Dead.
Right. Did you see that the special effects for this were done by freelancers and boutique studios? They weren't done by big major studio houses.
Right.
Yeah, so very independent. I mean, you've got to, I guess, when you're working with £1 million on a film.
Yeah, because they do a good job.
Yeah.
Unless they're lighting up machine bodies. The costume designer, Chrissy Pegg, apparently she was given 2 weeks to make 100 costumes.
Ooh.
With just Now, I read this wrong first time when I read it. It was £40 for each character and whatnot, but when I first read it, I just read it, she was just given £40. I was like, no way was she 40 quid
in 2
for
weeks.
everyone. I was just like, no.
I mean, 40 quid a person, that's not too bad.
No. Only
I bet some actors just wear their own clothes when they can get away with it, maybe, as well.
I would. If it says they would wear a suit, I'd be like, have you got a suit?
Yeah. I mean, if I'm right, some actors back in the 50s and stuff, they'd be wearing their own clothes.
Yeah.
Kind of weird to think that.
Yeah.
Oh, apparently, the glowing circuitry that you mentioned earlier, it was inspired by early LED wiring and anatomical drawings.
Right.
So it's like supposed to help see like their veins, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess reminding you that they're a little more human than you expect. I don't know.
Or less human.
I don't know.
And
And most visual effects were practical in this as well, when they could be, unlike Ex Machina.
that makes it like Ex Machina was just like, it was just CGI.
But Katie Lotz is trained in dance.
Yeah.
Which, same for Alicia Vikander, I forgot to say, she's trained ballet.
Right.
I don't know what dance it is for Katie Lotz, but she's also trained in martial arts, so she did it all her own stunts for this.
Yeah.
But I really like her acting when she's the machine. Like, her body move is...
Yeah. But you didn't like her when she was Ava.
It's the voice. I mean, just Katie Lotz, isn't it? She's great. I'm biased, though. I feel like I'm biased anyway, because I've met her. We did that Q&A at Comic-Con, and nobody had a clue what Death Valley was.
No.
But no, the way she moves her body and stuff as the machine, that like really precise, efficient motion, is probably one of the best robot performances I can think of where they're playing a robot as a robot, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I think I get what you mean.
What I do like about this is they want to use the machine as like a soldier, don't they? So they put her in that weird training ground.
Yeah.
And then you've got that cool, like, wide frame silhouette thing of her, like, just smashing the hell into oncoming soldiers.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming she's training against their soldiers.
Yeah.
But it looks like she's killing them. She's dragging them about the place and devouring them, basically. It's like, okay, I understand you want a great fighting machine, but what about your soldiers now? She's just giving weeks, maybe months of work, assuming they're alive.
Yeah, good scene, though.
I also like Toby Stephens' character, Vincent, in this. I feel he's more complex than the characters we got in Ex Machina.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's kind of there reluctantly. Like, he's like, I like the job I do. It can help people. And he's there wanting to help his daughter's neurological problem.
Yeah.
So he's there for that. And then he sees it, get it used as, like, for military purposes. And he's like, fine, I guess, as long as I'm, like, helping.
Yeah.
But, like, he's not willing to go all the way with it, especially when the machine comes and he's like, no, you shouldn't be killing people and so on. And it's pretty good.
Yeah.
He's like an idealist, isn't he, in a way? He wants the ideal world, but he also sees how murky it is, and he's kind of got his foot in both worlds and he's trying to find that balance. And I think that's what helps.
Yeah.
Tell you what, I think the ending of this hits harder than Ex Machina.
Oh, yeah.
I had forgot how, like, it's almost bleak.
Yeah. Yeah.
This ending. It's bleak, yet it feels like this was the good ending.
Yeah.
It's like, wow. How? What an ending. I mean, if I'd have wrote that ending, I'd be so proud of it. Just brutal and beautiful at the same time. It's just like, oh my God.
Yeah, Toby Stephens is probably like the best part of this film.
He's the heart of it, I would say, isn't he?
Yeah. I think having an actor of his caliber,
So
I
underrated.
wouldn't say like pulls it through, because I think it is a good script and whatnot anyway. But
he really brings the weight to his character.
Yeah, he really knows what it is and delivers such a great bit and really makes the movie more than what it I think was on paper, I guess.
Because with what the budget was, considering maybe who they could have got, like a Danny Dyer type.
Oh my God, Danny Dyer in this would be amazing.
Danny Dyer, I bet, would have wanted more money.
Danny Dyer wouldn't have understood what he was doing.
The director-writer, Caradog James, he said he was influenced by Blade Runner, Frankenstein, and the philosophy of Alan Turing, particularly around the idea of AI having empathy.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty clear, because it treats the machine like Frankenstein in a way. Well, Frankenstein's monster anyway, in a way. Because Frankenstein's creature, it's as much born as it is built, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And obviously, Katie Lotz's machine is born in this in a way, with how she's birthed. inverted commas, because she has that like membrane around her face that they cut off. And
that's kind of a cool bit, and then it's really weird at the same time, because that is the bit where you see the zipper on the suit thing, and she's already got her hair tied back.
Yeah, there's hair there that's tied back, and
very nice
it's more bleached blonde than it was before.
Yeah.
Or it looks it in the lighting, I'm not sure.
Yeah. I think they bleached it blonde, because it's like almost white. Yeah.
Apparently this was filmed years earlier than Ex Machina as well.
Yeah.
So I don't know when they filmed this.
Well, like I said, it debuted at a festival in 2013.
Right.
So I'm guessing it'll have been filmed in
2012.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah.
At latest, I mean.
Yeah. And then they'll try shopping it around or whatever, won't they?
Yeah. Apparently there's a visual nod to the Voight Kampf machine from Blade Runner in one scene, where the machine is tested using blinking lights and pupil dilation.
Nice. What a good Blade Runner reference.
And they apparently had some electrical issues due to the high power of the LED lighting rigs they were using. Did you see that?
No.
Yeah, they had to rewire part of the old hospital manually to bring power back up.
Wow. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know why I find that awesome, but it seems awesome to me.
And apparently, but I think this is more just from having a human actress, but it says, in a subtle touch, the machine's design was intentionally asymmetrical, with minor imperfections in her frame and lighting to make her seem almost human, but not quite. But a generic human frame would be asymmetrical, because we're not perfectly symmetrical creatures.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'll push back against that. But interesting if they thought about making it look asymmetrical, I guess, with lighting and posturing.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't be something I'm thinking of while watching the film, knowing that it's a human in the role, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But I guess some of the best effects do go past subconsciously. Do you know what I mean? Where you don't realise.
Yeah. I know what you mean. Because it is always shocking when you learn some of his effects work.
Yeah.
Sometimes I've been surprised more recently when it's like, and we actually filmed this, and you're looking at it like, then why did it look CGI?
Yeah. That's because how weird glossy polished some of these new films have. It's bizarre.
Yeah. I can't work out what's a real backdrop anymore. It's really strange.
I know sometimes it's just a series of monitors like in the Batman.
Yeah. I think the only time I've been aware when it kept changing from visual effects to real backgrounds in a film of more recent years, but on was Eternals, when it just seemed to look really bad when it was special effects, and it looked quite good when it was a nice real life.
Oh, when they were doing them landscape shots and stuff. Incredible. Yeah. It's like, hey, here you are out in the open. Now you're back in a box.
Yeah, it was really weird. You could really tell because they just kept changing it up so frequent.
It's like being able to play with your toys in the garden, and all of a sudden it's like, no, you've got to use your little diarad now in the...
Yeah.
Is it a diarad?
I know what you mean.
You know what I mean? Them little box frame stages where you can play with your figures for puppeteering and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I bet it's not diarad, is it? I'm not even going to Google it.
I know what you mean. I'm sure people know what you mean.
Is it diorama? A diorama. That's the word. A diorama, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit like that.
Yeah.
I had a blast watching this time. Yeah. I think I was also very tired when I first watched it.
I don't remember.
I can only assume so with how little I had remembered.
I seem to remember more from when she is the machine to, like, the end.
Yeah.
But for some reason, the actual beginning bit, it was kind of like bits and pieces.
Yeah.
Like, I remember more of Toby Stevens' moments, I think.
Yeah.
Which says a lot.
I really like the scenes where Toby Stevens just walks into like an almost empty hall, sits in front of them 3 blocks of colours where each one's a different AI.
Yeah.
And then he calls them by their colour. That seems to be that AI's name.
Yeah.
So he's like, red.
Yeah.
And then he asks them questions.
Yeah.
And then he doesn't really say anything. And then he's like, I think I like how this one answers my questions.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm simplifying it, but it's pretty much that.
Yeah.
It just cracks me up. It's like, Blue, what are you scared of?
Yeah. They are great bits, though.
But I mean, they're the sort of questions that get asked in Turing tests, so it's pretty cool. But yeah, it's just how like these AIs are just like almost like just a big block of colour on a screen.
Yeah.
It's like, I guess it's kind of realistic.
I liked it when Ava was just in the car driving home talking to her AI, and the AI just goes like, I'd like to talk to Vincent again. Why? It's like, I believe I got the question wrong.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because he asks about
someone sees
a puppy in a window or something.
And it's like, what would the person like?
Yeah.
And it just like, the window. And it's like, why would they want a window?
And then it gives like this amazing like poetic answer about how beautiful a window is, because it allows you to see out into the beauty of the world.
And then on Ava's drive out, so I think I got the answer wrong. I think it wanted the puppy.
It's like
they wanted the puppy.
Yeah, he goes like, it says something like, Ava, will I see Vincent again? And it's like, I think so, yes. It's like, oh good, because I don't think I answered him correctly with what he asked. See, that's the sort of thing of like the AI almost having a conscience, like really being self-aware of itself and learning, which is pretty cool. I'm quite fascinated by AI in general and just science. So I don't know. I've just always liked robots and stuff. So these films are like, I don't know.
They really showed you what AI were capable of 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And you're thinking, never going to get that. And now it's like, I think we're scarily getting there.
I don't know. I'm anxiously getting there with excitement as well. I'd love my own little robot.
Did you see that Sci-Fi ordered a TV series based on there?
No. I'm guessing that didn't happen.
It didn't. It was to star Lance Henriksen and Katie Sackhoff and Annette Mahendru.
Well, haven't they all played robots?
I don't really know who.
I don't know who the last one is.
Mahendru is. I looked her up and I still couldn't tell you who she was.
Oh.
She had like bit parts and stuff I'd seen, but I can't really think of her as a main.
Did they even film a pilot?
I don't know. It's like there on IMDb.
Really?
Yeah, if you look up Cara Dog W. James, it's there on his page.
Yeah.
There's there's three, I think. One of them is that, and then one of them it says is upcoming. And I don't know if they're supposed to be like the same sort of project or what, I don't know.
I mean, there's a lot you could do with this.
As a series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you could start further back than where the film picks up as well.
Yeah. Don't have to be these characters or anything either, does it? It can just be in this world.
It's there. The Machine 2017.
Yeah, and I think it'd still work if you did something just set in this world or just like this world. It doesn't necessarily have to be this story, does it?
No, it doesn't. Oh, it also had Indira Varma in it as well from Luther, his wife.
Yeah,
Luther.
yeah. Sorry, I didn't have her name there because I wrote it down before.
And it had Malaki Kirby in it, who I recognise. I'm just looking him up now. Wicked Little Letters. He was Bill in Wicked Little Letters.
Right.
And he was Tony in Boiling Point. And he's in an episode of Black Mirror, Men Against Fire.
Nice.
Which, if I'm right, that's it's the Future Soldier one. You know, where they're like in a simulation kind of thing.
Yeah.
He was the main guy in that one.
Right.
Interesting that they've done a TV series.
Yeah.
That just says TV movie on here. I wonder if it's possible to view anywhere. Or did it not air, or what?
It sounded like...
Because it's got 5.8 somehow.
It's weird because it has the cast. And it sounds like it was a bit further along, but then it also said it was cancelled before it got anywhere. So I really don't know how far
It's even got one of the actresses from the movie in.
Yeah.
Puna Hajiamadabdi, if I'm saying the name right.
Oh, yeah.
She was the android or robot with the shaved side heads.
Yeah.
Well, that's something in this film. The robots or the people with implants, they're talking to each other in this like weird language.
That's apparently Persian or Iranian or something.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, right, because they say in the film that it's like between them, isn't it? It's more concise and efficient way of talking in code, essentially, between themselves, which I thought was a really cool thing.
Yeah. I'm guessing it's like a hybrid of them languages or something, maybe. I don't really know.
But no, I really like this film and I would happily watch it again, like soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll put it on now for you.
Yeah, okay. Before you take to editing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like for an hour and a half, it's...
I think it's just less than an hour and a half, isn't it? It's about 85 minutes.
1 hour 31.
All right, okay. But yeah, still really good.
I think there's a lot in it for that.
The Underdog film we've got next week is less than an hour and a half, and I think that's got a lot
in
it as well with so little.
Yeah.
Similar to Ellipse last week as well.
Yeah. I've noticed something with Underdogs, I think, in comparison to the bigger one.
More heart?
Kind of. I feel like they focus on more of the human element of the big grandeur of things.
Yeah, that was something I wanted to point out in our next episode.
Yeah. I was going to wait till then, but I didn't know if I'd remember to say it. I probably would have. But...
No, it's a valid point, though, and it makes you wonder, why is the more human element in the lower budget?
I think it's because that's the easier thing to focus on. Because if you focus on the big aspect of it, and you know you haven't really got the budget for it, then it's like, I can't really focus on that. I'll focus on the human side of things and get people really attached to that character.
Exactly, but that's what I'm getting at. Why are they doing that? Why aren't they doing that with the bigger budget stuff? You think if a bigger budget film had more heart in it,
the bigger budget stuff should be able to do both. I don't feel Ex Machina has much of the heart and human side of things, but that is
Ex Machina is very about the thinking.
Yeah, which is fine because I think it's like a strange thing of human thinking and AI thinking.
Even the kind of even the kind of romance angle they're trying to play with Caleb and Ava in Ex Machina, it's intellectualized, isn't it? They're like, is it? Isn't it? But they're actually verbalizing that out loud. And
The Martian don't really have much. Because it seems Matt Damon's just so
charismatic.
Yeah, you go, well, likeable fella, but he's not really much to him. Like, if he didn't make it, you'd be like, that's a shame.
Yeah.
Anyway, getting into all of
Yeah.
them. We haven't really got all of them to speak of yet. So,
Is that all you've got to say on these?
yeah, I think so.
Okay. I've wrote some questions.
Of course you are.
Are you ready?
Am I ever?
We could do it like a...
Dung dung.
I was going to say like a Weakest Link theme, that dung 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 dung.
No, I'm alright.
So, okay. Both films dive into AI, trying to figure out who they really are, but they do it in their own different ways. One's more of a thriller and one's more of a dark sci-fi. Which one do you think's more eerie?
More eerie.
Yeah, in terms of how they approach AI.
Strangely, I think Ex Machina. Due to how that was, the story of how that was told, I guess, it's more thought-provoking, kind of puts you more in a sense of AI is actually closer to us than you think.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's pretty scary.
Okay. With those different approaches of how Ava is compared to the machine, which one do you think feels close to what AI being human might actually look like?
I'm not sure, because I think they've both got different elements of them. I can see both being quite plausible.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'd agree with that. Okay, so both these films, we've got one that's very claustrophobic, I guess, in its setting, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's tight and intense, and you feel quite trapped with those characters in a way. Whereas the machine, you're in a Cold War tech race, essentially. How do you feel those settings change the films?
Well, Ex Machina, I think it'd lose everything if they took it out of that setting. The machine, I think you would do that, go grander with that, or you can go smaller either way, really. It'd still quite work, I think.
Okay, that's fine. Both of these films are also about control, I guess, because they've created these AI.
Yeah.
Who do you think was close to having their AI under control? Nathan and/or Caleb with Ava, or Vincent with his machine?
Vincent, I think.
Yeah?
Yeah, sure.
Which sound design do you think is more impressive on these films, and why?
I'm not really sure on that either. I think they both do a great job with what they're doing, so I couldn't really pick.
I mean, the design of these AIs as well, the Ava and the machine, they're both quite human-like, but they've also got their own distinct look, haven't they, in what they are? Do you feel their design influenced a particular vibe from you, and which one did you prefer?
How do you mean?
Like, obviously their design is supposed to like evoke a certain feeling, like eerie or impressive. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
Which one do you think was doing what, and which one was more impressive to you in its design, should I say?
I'm not really sure. I don't really feel things. I don't know. I could say the machine was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I kind of like that.
Okay.
I just thought it was pretty cool. Don't know. Ex Machina, I don't really know what to think about that.
Both these endings are rather different and has a lot to say, I guess, about what AI means to the world, or could mean to the world. So what do you think the writers' opinions are on AI from them endings?
I'll be honest with you, I think both of them see them as quite a dangerous tool.
Yeah?
Yeah, and not something to be dabbled with.
If you got to mix these films together, what sort of elements would you take from each, and what sort of questions would your story want to ask?
I don't know.
Okay. Popular answer this week.
Yeah.
Okay, last question. You have to convince somebody who's not seen a sci-fi film before. Why should they watch one of these, and which one are you picking? What real-world stuff would you say about it to get them interested? Like, what would your argument be of why that one should be the one they watch first? Remember, they've not seen a sci-fi film before.
If they've not seen a sci-fi film before, I'm going to go with the lower budget one again. I think it's the best way to do it.
Yeah.
You'd be impressed by this low budget thing.
Yeah.
And then you can literally just say with either of these, it's like, you know, AI and what it's like now. This is a film from like 10 years ago, and this is their thoughts on it back then. What do you think of it now? And that sort of thing. But yeah, probably go with the machine, just because it's a lower budget one. Yeah.
I don't blame you, I'd do the same.
Yeah. Well, then they'd be just as impressed by it then. The next one, wouldn't it? You know, they just work their way up through.
Yeah. Should have done this week first, because then your friend that's not seen sci-fi before gets blown away by the machine, and then the week later you're going like, you've never seen a space movie before.
Yeah. Even then, though, Ellipse is so low budget, you'd have to go like,
imagine this was made in his backyard.
He's a rich dude if that's his backyard. And I'll be honest.
You know what I mean? It sets up the vibe.
Yeah. Oh, man, I'd love to warn people before watching a film. Just imagine it's filmed in their backyard, and like, depending on who it is, they'd be like, my backyard's tiny, and they're like, just watch this film. Oh my god!
Then put on something like King Kong.
Yeah, they do have like a gorilla in the garden. Oh man.
Anyway, that's all the questions.
All right.
I think you got 5 out of 5. I asked more than 5 questions, but I'm happy with the answers. Even the I don't knows. They were honest.
The I don't knows are the best answers, I think.
Yeah.
I'm going to start using them more often.
I'm blitzing that question round.
I don't know if I can get any wrong.
I'll let you know if you ever get one wrong.
Am I signing out, or is there what else we got to say?
I've got nothing else to say.
Thank God. I've had enough of you today.
Other than watch this space.
No, these are Machine Space was last week.
Oh, damn.
Alright.
I'll have one for AI next week then.
Alright. That's the end of the show, and if you liked what you heard, drop us a rating, a review, or just tell a fellow film fan. You can follow everything we do at Resonance Ronin on Instagram and elsewhere. All links are in the episode description. Cynic Critique is part of the Resonance Ronin network, defending the dismissed and unearthing films worth fighting for. And remember to tune in next week when we'll be entering the mines and discussing Inception and Extracted, aka Extraction. Alright, goodbye.
Goodbye. Thank you.
You mustn't be afraid to dream a little bigger, darling.